You should take up origami. The reasons are manyfold. If you've ever been bored in class, you've probably done some form of origami. What is origami? Origami is the Japanese art of folding paper. Paper is folded into decorative shapes and figures. Origami takes a long time to make and is tedious. Nearly anything you could think of is made up of origami. Some things are very difficult and others are rather simple. Strategies to use when making origami is that you need to stay focused, never give up, and if you mess up, it's okay, just try again until you make it correctly. Always stay calm, patience is key, and do not rip up the paper if you get mad about it. You probably have never heard of what a kusudama is, and I'm going to show you what it is. It's this. A kusudama is made from multiple identical pyramidal units, usually stylized from flowers folded from square paper, and they're put together through 3 points of a spherical shape. And it usually requires 30 pieces of paper like this one did, and some require to be sewn together, and this one does not, luckily. Kusudamas are a form of module origami. Module origami works on base units. Once all modules are complete, the final origami piece could be put together. I'm going to teach you now how to make a kusudama starseed. In origami, there are 3 types of folds. The mountain fold, which resembles the shape of a mountain. The valley fold, which is where you fold the paper down and it looks like a valley. Or the genderless fold, which goes basically either way. And in this demonstration, we'll probably not be using it. First thing you'll need is a flat surface, like a history textbook, and a piece of origami paper facing white side up. You're going to use a valley fold and fold it in half, and it doesn't matter which way you go because it's a square piece of paper. So it should look something like this. Now, you're going to open it up, and then it's going to look like a book, and you're going to fold the 2 sides in, making 2 more valley folds to that line down the center. Now it should look like this. You're going to now fold the paper across the long way, making another valley fold. It's ideal to make the folds as precise as possible so that we can piece them together later in the most accurate way. Now you have this shape. You're going to take the bottom corners of both sides and then fold them up. So, I'm going to take this corner and fold it down to the center yellow line. It should look like this. Now I'm going to do the opposite so that it's mirrored on the other side. So it should look like that. Now we have this parallelogram-like shape. You can open it up again, and you should have these little flaps here and here. Those will become important later. Now, you're going to start where the flap is and then go up to the center line. At the center line, you can pick up the piece and collapse the fold like this, and it makes a house shape. Now this house shape can be flipped over and compressed. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, so I'm going to flip it around at the top, open it up, collapse it, and fold it over. Now you have this checkerboard-like pattern in the parallelogram. You see now, you can take the yellow the pieces underneath the white and pull them over and stick the white pieces inside. Now, I'll do it again. You see the little flap here? You can pull it up and stick this white piece right inside. Now you're left with the parallelogram and these 2 little flap pieces again. You could simply just fold these over the other side because they're no longer needed. the whole structure should be one color, and it should be all, well, in my case, yellow, but yours will be different. So now, when you open it, it's up right here in the middle. You're going to fold it the opposite direction and make a valley fold of that opening, so it's like this. And you're going to take these triangles and make mountain folds, folding it down. Press, turn it over, take it and press another mountain fold. And now you have a simple triangle shape, and you can open it back up. And now you have these little flat pieces in the middle. You're going to pick them up and basically reverse collapse them. So it looked like this. Now if I open it up, it looks like this. And I'm just going to reverse collapse them. To finish it off, we are going to fold these top pieces, these top little flaps, down like this. Do it on the other side. And now it's almost done. We just have to open it up. And once it's opened up like this, you collapse it one more time. Just make sure all the creases are well defined. Open it back up again. And there you have it. You have one module piece done. Usadama's work in base triplets. So you're going to take 3 pieces. Well, first you should have completed all 30 pieces. And now you take 3 pieces, and each piece has a little corner edge, and each other piece has a little flap, like that. You put the corner edge into the flap, and now you take your 3rd piece, you put this corner edge into this flap, and this corner edge into this flap. It can be a little tricky, but then you slide them all together. Make sure you don't mess any of the other little modules up, and there you have it. Overall, origami is not easy. If you learn how to properly fold paper through techniques and possess the mental capacity to do so, you can make virtually anything with a good tutorial. I have shown you how to make one of my personal favorites, the Kusudama Starseed. This demonstration has folded.